Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning, organizing, and decluttering under my kitchen sink. I have been wanting to do this for such a long time. Underneath my sink has always been really cluttered. I just kind of throw stuff in there. I've never felt like we have a lot of space underneath our kitchen sink because our garbage disposal is hanging down in there, and we have that big jug for our reverse osmosis water system. And then to the left of that, we have those filters. So I don't really feel like we have a lot of space, and maybe I felt like I could never organize it because there's all these obstacles underneath there that were preventing that. But I got some organizational bins for Christmas, and I wanted to just try and see if I can make it look a little bit better. So here were some little open front M design bins that I got for Christmas from my sister-in-law. I made a boo-boo. I thought these were stackable, but it ended up working out because I was only able to use one under my sink anyways. And then these stackable drawers, I already have a set of them underneath my sink, and I really loved them. And they're really small and they don't take up too much room. So I wanted to see if I could get another set underneath my sink. So yeah, I'm gonna start by taking everything out from underneath my sink and see what I have doubles of, because I feel like I have a lot, and get rid of things, and we'll go from there. So if anybody's watching this video that's on my last one, you guys saw that I had cut off all my hair, and when I went back to get a trim, I decided to have her do it just a little bit shorter, well, on the right side mostly. So she took it up like right under my ear. It's more of like a drastic angle in the back, but like I said, the right side is literally right where my ear is, so it's pretty short. So I wanted to have some fun with it while it was already this short, but yeah, it'll grow back. It's just hair, so hopefully you guys like it. I really do. I'm just getting used to styling it right now. But anywho, I am starting by taking everything out from underneath my sink, and like I said, I just wanted to kind of see how much space I have with everything that has to be under there. Mark's dad made us this little cutting board cubby, which I knew I wanted to keep in there. So yeah, I just wanted to see the space that we have once everything was out, and I was really surprised that the bottom of the cabinet wasn't dirtier than it was. I thought I was going to have to wipe it down, but it looks like I'm just going to have to give it a quick little vacuum. So, but yeah, I do want to try to push that water jug back, maybe even just an inch, to see if I can get just a little bit more room. So, but I took everything out. It really wasn't that much stuff that was under the sink. I don't know, it is and it isn't. Once you take everything out and you look at it, it's not that much, but because underneath my sink is so small, it looks very cluttered very easily. But here I'm going to start by grouping all of the similar items together, and I'm only going to have one of each cleaner. I think one of them, I had like 3 of them. I think I had like a bottle of Pine Sol and then 2 like diluted spray bottles. So yeah, no more of that, just one of everything that I need under the sink. So the plastic containers, I'm definitely keeping underneath the sink. The Power Paste, the Scrub Daddy sponges. I have this little container for like just the sink strainer and the stopper. I had 2 giant bottles of hand soap. I don't know why that's under there. I just need one, if any. That one was like 90% empty. All the dishwasher and garbage disposal stuff I'm keeping. See, there's the 3 bottles of Pine Sol. And then these are all like my multi-surface antibacterial cleaners. I had 2 granite cleaners. I have a stone cleaner and my favorite Dawn degreaser. So that is obviously going to stay underneath. And then I didn't really need that disinfectant spray. I might take that out. But my goal also is to get those 2 big rolls of trash bags into one of those M Design containers that I bought, and put that underneath my sink, because we actually don't keep our trash bags underneath our sink because we can't fit them. We keep it in our little storage cubby underneath the stairs. So I'm going to start by vacuuming. Again, I'm going to try to push the water container back to see if I can get more room and see what I can fit underneath the sink.
It's just us 2, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out, even after all of these years. You still look at me with the same love. It's just us 2, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out.
Okay, so the next thing that I was doing was I was getting all the plastic containers that I knew I really wanted to put under the sink, and just kind of figure out the best way they worked. These wires again were giving me kind of a little bit of a headache because I was so worried that I was going to pull or tug one and water was just going to shoot out everywhere. But I was able to actually scoot those over a little bit more to the left and sit those wires on top to give me a little bit more room on the right side to put cleaners. And like I had mentioned, the goal was to get all 4 of those drawers and then that one plastic bin underneath the sink because I knew I wanted to put the trash bags in that container right there. And it really worked because that bin was short enough to just slide underneath the garbage disposal. So it really worked that they actually weren't stackable since I was only able to use the one anyways. So once I got the plastic containers where I wanted them to be, then I was going to go through the cleaners and see what I wanted to keep underneath the sink. So like you saw there, I was able to lift up those wires a little bit. I couldn't push them in the back. They were so stiff. They just had to stay there. So I was able to scoot the bins over to the left and just set those on top of there, which worked just fine. I have a little bit of space on the left to slide something there. You can see that container fit really nicely underneath that garbage disposal. And then I do have that space to the right where I'm going to put my cleaners, and I just wanted to make sure the shapes of the bottles fit so I can put 2 rows there. But yeah, I do have a lot of space, not a lot, but I have some space behind that little cutting board cubby that we have. So I definitely wanted to put like that big jug of dish soap back there since I'm not going to be reaching for it all the time. But that's how it looks. And then what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try to, like I have 2 bottles of that. I'm going to try to see if I can just put it all in one. Of course, it didn't fit in the smaller one, how to put it back on that bigger one. But yeah, just kind of combine everything. I'm not going to put both bottles of hand soap underneath the sink, and everything that is going back under, I'm putting to the left. So the 1 bottle of dish soap, the 1 bottle of the dishwasher cleaner. So everything I'm keeping underneath, I'm going to shove over to the left right now.
If you only close, I won't let go again. We have time to grow. This wasn't a mistake, and we can grow old if you love me again, my friend. This time it's different, so please do not let me go. Please do not let me go. I still think of you, but if you only
So the 2 drawers that I already had underneath my sink, those were already holding our dishwasher pods and then the Jaws concentrates and my Clorox concentrates as well. So in the other 2, I knew I wanted to put, make like a little cleaning one that would hold our gloves, and the Scrub Daddy that I used to scrub the oven with, and then the top one I wanted to put any extra Scrub Daddy sponges, and then the Power Paste. And then to the left in that little space that we had, I was going to put my garbage disposal cleaner and the dishwasher cleaner as well. Now on the right side where I'm going to put all the actual cleaners, I was able to put my dish soap behind the little cubby that we have for our cutting boards, and then I was able to line up 2 rows of cleaners pretty nicely. Again, just 1 of each, no multiples. So I had my stone cleaner, a disinfectant, a multi-purpose cleaner, a granite cleaner, and then I was able to put 1 thing of the hand soap in the back. I wasn't going to keep that in there just because, again, I don't fill it up that often, but there was enough space. So here it is all laid out. You know what? And after I had filmed this, you guys, for some reason I had been dreading doing this for like the longest time. I have no idea why. It's such a small space. It didn't take me that long. I think when I filmed everything, it was a total of maybe 35 to 40 minutes, and that was only because, I was stopping and starting and recording and whatnot. And I have a feeling that if I just did it, it would have probably taken me like 15 to 20 minutes. And for some reason, like I said, I just never got around to doing it. And I told myself that that's how I'm going to be in this upcoming new year. I'm actually doing this voiceover on New Year's Eve. It's like 10:15 on New Year's Eve right now. So you guys will be seeing this tomorrow on New Year's Day. And I told myself I'm going to focus more on smaller projects, like something that's going to take me, 30 minutes, give or take. I don't know. I don't feel like a project around 30 minutes is anything crazy, but small projects, 10 to 30 minutes, those are good enough too. I don't need to do like a whole kitchen clean and declutter. I don't need to do a whole like bedroom clean and declutter, because I feel like when I do something like that, I think about it and I get like overwhelmed and I get tired even before I start it. And so if I just do a bunch of little things, I'll probably feel more satisfied than if I do something big and then actually never get to it. So that's my goal going into the new year. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. It was just something quick, something that had been on my mind I wanted to get done, and I hope that you guys, you know, find small projects to tackle in this upcoming new year. Happy New Year to you guys. Happy weekend, happy Saturday, whatever day it is to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.